Hey everyone, Terance here from Guyanese Gamer. Today I'm going to be profiling my Kozmo deck that I used at YCS Atlanta. So let's get started. I played it a little different, but I don't know. It seemed to be working fine. Not good enough top 32, but that was because of bad draws or whatnot too, so I don't know. Just let me know what you think at the end. First we have 3 Kozmo Dark Destroyers. Staple. So, I mean, self-explanatory. It's an amazing card. A card that I kind of wish I played three of is the Farm Girl. I only played 2. I was having a hard time finding space, and I figured, well, since I play the Call the Haunted and the Oasis, having 2 isn't bad, because if it ends up in the grave, then I can just Call the Haunted back, but then if it ends up out of play, then I could just Kozmo Town it back. So that's fine. Then, we got 2 Kozmo Wicked Witch. This card was really good to stall my opponent out when I was in bind, or if I needed to get some cards to get me out of a situation. It usually helped. Then I have 3 Tin Can. The card's amazing, especially when you like Tin Can and you have Call the Haunted or Oasis on the field. Whatever goes in the grave, you know you're going to be using it, because you can just call it back and then you get the effect and you can banish it and all that fun stuff. 2 Ghost Ogre, really good against Monarchs. Whenever there was a big monster on the field, like an Exceed or a Synchro monster, when my opponent activates their effect, then I can just Ghost Ogre it. The effect still goes through, but then it leaves the field usually open for one of my little ships to get in. And then I keep flipping all these cards all over the place. I played 1 Dark Eclipser. A lot of people don't use Dark Eclipser or don't think it's good. This card was actually amazing because, you know, once you have your Tin Can searches in the grave, you put Eclipser out on the field, and then you can just banish stuff, and then with Cosmoton you can just bring it back to your hand. It's an amazing card. I would probably always play it at 1. No more than 1, because you don't want to really get cloggy, and it's, I don't know, if you know what ratios and stuff, 1 is good. Then I got 2 Forerunners. I was thinking that I was going to probably cut the Forerunner to 1 just so I can run the 3rd Farm Girl, but I don't know. In a lot of situations I actually liked having the 2nd Forerunner that I could search out with a Dark Destroyer, because that had 2800 attack. It can also get you out of some binds. Then we got 3 Maxis. So, really good card. I mean, a lot of my opponents, or I'd say all my opponents, when they're going off Maxi, I don't know, from what I saw at the YCS Atlanta, none of them stopped, they just kept going. So I'm like, well, okay, well, I'll just start my next turn with like 9 plus cards. That's good. I got 1 Strawman. This card, I would say, got sided out by me 75-80% of the time. It's just a really easy card to side out. If it helps me win game 1, it does, but usually when I need to side stuff out, he's one of the cards I side. 2 Good Witch. This card was really good against Monarchs, and I mean, when you're going up against a deck that plays Infinity, you summon it, say, pay to book. Usually they have to, or no, they don't have to, but usually they say negate, so they negate and I banish it for a big ship and I attack over their Infinity. It's a good card. I played 2 because of Monarchs, but it really helped against, I don't know, really anything that I needed to book or get rid of, because it has 1800 attack, so it kind of could get through to stuff. 3 Slip Rider, kind of self-explanatory with all these decks that have everything that's set, and then the Pendulum Zones. I mean, why wouldn't you run 3? Then we got 3 Kozmo Town. No explanation needed here. It's Kozmo Town. It can help, or it does help. It's the deck, so 3 Emergency Teleport. for the OTKs, never play more or less than 3. Wish I could play more. I played 2 Kozmo. This card really helped against the mirror match, and then just to get rid of anything on the field, like when I was playing Monarchs, a lot of the times I was just waiting to draw this card to get out of any of the Majesty's Fiends or Vanity's Fiends. They got me kind of stuck. This card just banished it, and I could just keep going. Really good card. Then I got 3 Call the Haunteds. I mean, like I said, once you tin can stuff into the grave, you call the Haunted, get their effect still. It's amazing. 1 Oasis, 3 Call the Haunteds is good, but I don't know. Sometimes you just don't draw it. So 1 Oasis to make sure that you draw some kind of monster, to get anything back. Solemn Warning. It's too good not to play. A lot of people cut this because of the strikes, but I play the Solemn Warning and 3 strikes. A lot of people I know over the weekend were siding strikes, but why not main deck it? Because pay 1,500 life points and you can get rid of any monster that activates their effect, basically. It's really good. So that's it for the main deck. 40 cards. And then for the extra deck, we got 2 Chimera Fortress Dragons. This I would say that I used against the mirror match, and I guess if my opponent played a lot of machines, so I don't know, mainly for the mirror match. And the rest of the stuff is just in there just in case. I really didn't make any of it over the weekend. Minus Castell. I think I made Castell like once, but that's fine. Adbistoler, Minerva, the Exalted Light Swarm. I got this like the day of the tournament, so I was like, hey, whatever. I just got it, so I might as well play it. It's a pretty nice card. Castell. Pleiades. This card's banned, so this, I mean, this you could just easily switch this out for something else. I guess the Pleiades would now be a giant hand, but whatever. Gaga Cowboy. Emerald, Dotaros, Dvorak, King of Heavy Industry, another card that I just had, so whatever. Pretty nice playing with prize cards. Diamond, Cyber Dragon Nova, Pleiades. Oh, Nova I made with the Slip Riders. It's pretty cool. So Infinity is not that hard to make with Cosmos. And then we got number 11, Big Eye. And then for the side deck, 3 Cyber Dragon Dry against the mirror match. It's amazing. Then we got 2 Siths and a Moral Tech for when I play Pendulum decks. I wasn't thinking that obviously, I mean, I knew I was going to play quite a few Pendulum decks, but I thought more people would be playing Monarchs. That's why I have it in the side. Plus the main deck, I think, does fine without the Scythe and the other artifacts. Regeki, 2 Twin Tisters for a lot of Pendulum stuff. Massacre Strict, 3 of them for Monarchs, and 3 Artifact Sanctums. So that's kind of it for that, and I guess tokens, but whatever. I don't know. Overall, the deck did really well. I lost a few matches because of bad draws, but whatever. There's nothing you can really do about that. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know what you guys are planning on maybe changing, and then how you guys think it's going to be doing for the next YCS. I'm probably going to be going to YCS at Vegas, so hopefully I'll be able to see some of you guys there. And like always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and until next time, thank you for watching.